First evidence of international marketing by the best team. What is Chocosquinkle?
The Chocosquinkle is a company dedicated to the production of handmade chocolate originally in Mexico, from the state of Metepec. Starting as a family business to formally become a company.
What is the line of product of Chocosquinkle?
The main line of this brand is chocolate bonbons and filed chocolates. Product to internationally filed chocolates. They get a pack of 92 at 60 pieces in cardboard box and come with a plastic base. For it, the content must be modified to more ecologic one due to the laws and guidelines maintained by the German government. The patent must be usually for you it does not have to pay container fees. In the labeling it must include what is indicated by the German government for imported products, as well as it must be in German for consumer understanding. Another aspect to improve before entering the German market is to adapt the brand name so that it's easier to pronounce.
Mode of entry. Where it's good to start importing in Germany is in the city of Munich, through the Verdi market, which is a market that has part of the international market and regional products from several countries. Apart from being located in a central part, having a great opportunity to greater exposure in the market. But also one of the important ways to make yourself known or enter is at the Anuga Food Fair, which takes place in the month of November and whose axis is gourmet products or added value. The main objectives of these events is to create a network of contacts. One of the best ways to enter the German market is through entrepreneurs who are already inside. All this because in Germany it has a great diversity of consumers and therefore it's difficult to enter. Obstacles or possible risk that the company could face during the internationalization process. Obstacles. As the product is a chocolate, it's prone to melting and that can be an obstacle. It's necessary to see a way to maintain a good temperature. Custom costs rise and due to this the price has to increase affecting the internationalization of the product. That the product is not the type of consumption of the Germans, and therefore they don't consume it. If a good package that resists the trip is not chosen, the product may be damaged. That the product has to compete with others that are typical of the country that are more accessible than the exported product because they don't pay freight. That people are closed to new products that are not from the country.
Four factors of the micro environment. Microenvironment. In order to enter to the German market, it is important to take into account the business culture, since it is very different from the Latin American one. German culture is more reserved to do business in Germany. You must take care of punctuality and efficiency. The first factor is for these reasons it should be entered to the product with a more minimalist presentation and attention to detailing, presenting a cleaner appearance for the market. Also, connecting with several certified suppliers is a good strategy so as not to depend on just one. This is alone them have more products. The competitors will be increased because in the countries like Belgium or Switzerland, there are more companies that produce the handmade chocolate. On the other hand, the company should choose its distributors carefully as bad negotiation could be very damaging. Well, I'm gonna start with microenvironment. The first point of macroenvironment is a better technology could support chocolate brands to produce more chocolate faster and reduce their cost. Alta Choco Squinkle produce handmade chocolate, thus company also are competitors. The second one point of the macroenvironment that the political and legal factors are present because the chocolate has sugar and is not healthy. Therefore, so there could be laws to protect our customers of his type of products. Germany is a country that is growing its consumption of fast food for these reasons. Julia Klöckner, nutritional minister, has made that children's food doesn't not have additional sugar. Taxes are another factor of the macro environment to consider because this is different or higher than Mexico. In a social culture factors, it's possible that many people prefer a healthy life. Tax creating options without calories or sugar, it could be a great opportunity.
Now we'll talk about the competence. As we know, the candy market is highly competitive market in all the countries of the world. We have chosen a complicated product because Germany is a country that is very close to the great powers of the chocolate, just like Italy, France, Swedish, etc. The entry barrier will be very complicated taking into account all the competitors that are in the market. However, it has a differentiator of flavor and quality. Another thing is that it's a foreign handmade product. So the truth is that we will not be able to cover all the market that we will cover in Mexico, but it will have a segment in the stores of other cultures or supermarkets that can offer this. It is also true that we can give this product to a higher price because they are not used to it. As I mentioned before, Germany is a high competitive market. First, we have Milka. Milka is a chocolate company of Swiss origin. It's very popular in the German market. It specializes in milk chocolate bars and it has expanded its line of products, being a great competitor. Then we have Tufifi. Tufifi is an original brand from Germany specialized in nut cream chocolate with a hazelnut nugget. It's a local brand and one that is very loved in the country. They even have chocolate contest and they give the prize to the good chocolate. However, the competition in this sense is enormous, since Germany does not have a cocoa crops, but is one of the nations that process it the most. And obviously it is complicated to enter this market since it's one of the main points of sale. At a competitive level, it's complicated because there are many chocolate brands. Also, it's possible to enter to the market sales are almost assured since they have the consumers. Consumption per year is 3.8 kilograms. It's higher than the European average is of only 2.1 kilograms. Likewise, per capita consumption of chocolate, confectionery, and other food preparations containing cocoa average of 11.6 kilograms. As we already said, Germany is one of the main distributors of cocoa-based products, so the German consumer is very selective with the products he consumes, since they have a great variety of them, so they must be intelligent and choose well the products that they will consume. It's like a Mexican does not know how to choose tacos. That is why the barrier with the consumers is complicated. However, as already mentioned, once it has taken into the market, it will be easy because they already know what they want. They know that they want chocolate, and they are used to some chocolate, so they will choose something that is different. In this case, our product. Now we will talk about the requirements for this product to enter to the German market. First, we need to say that the European Union regulates the marketing of cocoa and chocolate products indeed for human consumption. The directive provides specific descriptions regarding sales, names, characteristics, definitions, and labeling for each of the cocoa-based products, considered on these regulations. If exports destined for Germany do not comply with established requirements, they will not be allowed to enter to the market. It should be noted that the Peruvian exporters should be aware of the maximum level of cadmium allowed for cocoa and chocolate, as the European Union is currently revising the regulation for the levels. Germany has also specific national legal requirements regarding values and or limits for food contaminants. However, these do not apply to the import of cocoa beans. Requirements regarding the production, control, and labeling of organic products, as well as arrangements for the import of these products by third countries. Finally, we need to talk about the legal part. Cocoa beans have a 0% import tariff when entering into Europe, in addition to the import duty value added tax that is called VAT. Must be also taken into account for these to calculate the taxes for entering Germany, which cocoa beans amounts to 7% in Germany. Germany is also governed by the Codex Alimentarius, which establishes food requirements to ensure healthy, pure, and properly labeled products. It also defines standards for product quality, defects, size, packaging, marketing, and labeling.